trying to, bring my A game on a Tuesday morning.
You can't be bitter now. You're in baseball mode.
That's right. I am in baseball mode. So, fuck all that shit. Welcome back to another Unscripted with Jed Snyder. I'm Brad Oldhouse. Matthew back there on the ones and twos. Thank you, Matthew, for all your hard work. And thank you guys for watching and sharing our videos and everything else. Mini viral, bro. 30,000 views on Hookers and Blow.
It happens.
It was pretty sweet.
It happens. Hey, and they're agreeing with it, so it must be.
Oh, and the comment section is the best, right? That's my favorite part about videos that get a lot of views is people just jump into the comments and start dropping everything. So if you're not following us on TikTok, you're missing out. Find us on SteeTV on TikTok. All right, so we've got a little bit of a rundown here.
Okay.
Let me grab the cheat sheet.
Start with brackets, shouldn't we? Just to finish it out.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the brackets here. Obviously, we've got VGK and Carolina starting Stanley Cup final tonight. By the time this comes out, 2 games have been played, but here we are on Tuesday morning. Game 1's tonight. Give me your thoughts.
Well, Carolina just found their stride and buried Montreal in the last game. So if they continue that, it'll be interesting. I don't know. I've doubted Vegas the whole time, so I don't even know. I want to see Carolina win. That's kind of my play on it. But either way, both teams have Vegas has just worked its ass off to get there, and so that's pretty honorable. So we'll see. I don't know. I completely was fucking wrong on every ounce of that bracket. So
you and me both, man.
So I don't even know. I may sound like I know what I'm fucking talking about, but apparently I don't. So, but it was all logical. It wasn't like it was just something stupid like, well, they got cool uniforms. Let's pick it. You know what I mean? So I would like to see Carolina win it. Obviously, they've been to the dance and they've been there so many times with Rod as a coach. So go. But then like you said, you're a Torts fan and Vegas to be able to, after them releasing Cassidy and bringing in Torts and being able to just make this miraculous run, it's either or for me.
For sure.
It's either or for me.
There you go. Yeah, my tune has changed a little bit in the last 7 days. I'm definitely pulling for Carolina. I think Vegas has kind of shown itself to be organizationally kind of the villain of the NHL, and this isn't new. They're known for trading away guys, and they are, how do you put it? They are impatient as an ownership group. They want to win now, and they want to win every year. And they make strides every offseason and in season to put themselves in the best position to win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Right? Can't fault them for that, but some hurt feelings come along the way, right? Let's talk about Bruce Cassidy for a second.
Do it.
Because with the situation right now, and those that don't know, Bruce Cassidy was let go with 8 games left in the regular season. First of all, if you're going to make a coaching change, that usually happens in January, February, right? Not
Correct.
with 8 fucking games left in the regular season. But they bring in Tortorella. I love Torts. Absolutely love Torts. Obviously, they needed a different voice in the room. So now the beef is Vegas as an organization is not allowing Bruce Cassidy to talk to any teams. This works because when an organization fires you, they still have to continue paying you. Cassidy's contract is up at the end of the next season. So, yeah, he's getting paid. He's not coaching, but the man wants to work. He was just recently on Spit and Chicklets talking about how I've been wanting to talk to teams. It's now public, and they're holding me back. And it's just another layer to the VGK saga of villainy, really, So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that. Especially as an owner, right? We're nowhere near the National Hockey League in Helena, fucking Montana. But any thoughts on the whole Bruce Cassidy not being able to coach?
Well, there's just listening to you talk. How much is he getting paid per year?
I don't know the AAV.
So there's 2 things. One, as an owner, hey man, we're paying you. You want out of your contract? We'll get you out of your contract. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're paying you through the next year. They have to pay him out. It's part of the deal, right? I think with any fire. Didn't Barry Trotz go through the similar thing?
He did, yeah.
And like he actually sat out.
Yeah.
I want to say he sat out.
He did.
I don't know. I think a part of it, in my opinion, is Cassidy's. He just wants to shove it in Vegas's ass. Like he wants to get another team and come back, and he probably want to be in somebody in that division or close to them, because I bet you he feels wronged. I mean, as much as he wants to, what is it, NHL Tonight or whatever the fuck show they are on with Biz and all those guys. I don't know which one it is, TNT or whatever.
Yep.
You can see he's putting on a mask. Like you can tell, like he is fucking sour, because that is his team. Like Torsten Duchesne, except came in, turned over the leadership group, says some fucking Rocky Balboa shit and walks out, right? So, you know, I don't know. If I'm Cassidy and I'm making $3.5 million a year, like bide your time, dude. Like bide your time. Machiavelli that shit. Sit back and strategize. Take that time to regroup and then fucking come at it. I don't know. I mean, from a business standpoint, would I want to unleash a guy before that built my team that's running to the cup right out of the gate so he can come back and try and shove it in my fucking ass? No. Like fuck no.
I don't disagree with that, but
you know, but is it right, wrong? Is it unethical? Yeah, I mean, if the guy wants to go, it's like a breakup, right?
Okay.
Like you're dating this chick, she don't fucking want you around anymore. Okay, cool. Well, you don't want me around, I don't want you around. Then go about your business. It's not going to say, well, no, we're in a lease together. You got to stay in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like.
Yeah, this conversation took a turn.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like it's like a bad marriage. So it's like. So I don't know. I think if the guy wants out, let him out.
Yeah.
Let him out. If he wants to forfeit his pay, let him out. You know.
Yeah.
But then is there an underbelly to the scenario why they fired him anyway? You know what I mean?
Sure.
So who knows the whole story?
Right.
I'm just of the mindset, man, that like the dude wants out. Maybe they brought Torts in not thinking they would do this. You know, and then he's the fall guy. Cassidy fucked Tortorella. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just. There's so many different angles you can take from this perspective that I don't even.
You're right. It could have gone completely sideways. There's a whole thing that the Carolina Hurricane fans are on Twitter, and they're calling for Bruce Cassidy to be there for Game 1 to ring the fucking.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, that would be fucking legit.
Wouldn't it, dude?
The evil Kane Evils up there with him, fucking dude. Buzzing the horn.
Fuck yeah, man! You got Bruce Cassidy up there just fucking giving it to him,
wearing a Canes jersey.
100%, man. Can you imagine?
I don't know if that would be. I can't imagine that's any sort of breach of contract.
Oh, I can't either. But I don't think Bruce would actually do it. But the fans are blowing up Twitter, and it's been kind of an interesting talk lately. So
I don't know. Like I said, I feel bad for the guy. If he wants to work, let him work, because at the end it gets him off your payroll.
100%.
If he's making $3 million, that's $3 million a year you can allocate somewhere else.
For sure.
And not that Vegas, it's nice. $3 million to them is fucking a drop in a bucket, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like at the end, let the guy go.
100%.
If you're keeping Torts.
Right. Which they are. They took the interim tag off of him in like the first round of the playoffs. They took the interim tag off. Yeah. So they're keeping him.
Yeah, and he better have a fucking and I mean everybody knows Tortorella, man. He's got to have his kind of players. Because if not, he is worse than a bad captain.
100%.
He will come in there and drop fucking hydrogen bombs, not just nukes, and piss everyone the fuck off, and then he goes out doing this, riding on his broomstick. You know what I mean? So
and not afraid to go straight to the media and tell them all about it.
No,
too.
and yeah, so it didn't he fucking give some props to Cassidy though? Or no,
to Bedsy, to Bednar.
To Bednar, which, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, that was pretty cool too. So
100%.
That was a class act.
Class act. And in Torts, I completely agreed with him. And I just kind of want to call out a couple of Instagram accounts that I follow. First of all, Locked On Avalanche Podcast. You guys can go fuck yourselves. Because Jared Bednar isn't going anywhere. And if you knew anything about the fucking game of hockey, you would know that statement is completely fucking stupid. There. Over.
Okay. How about them apples? Yeah,
for sure.
But like even McKenna, I believe, said he doesn't want any other coach. Yeah. You know, and they don't fucking like each other. Yeah. I should say that they challenge each other.
They challenge each other. Now they're hugging and everything, and so, it's kumbaya.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get being frustrated as an Avs fan. You want answers after being swept in the Western Conference Finals. Fact of the matter is, Vegas was just better.
Yeah.
They made better plays, and they're primed to win a cup. They're going to challenge. I think this series, I don't know, man. How many games is it going? What do you think?
Yo, man, I
Right?
just
I
don't
know.
give a fuck at this point. I've been wrong the whole time.
Same.
So really, at the end of the day, no matter who I put my stamp on, fucking loses. So I'm staying the far fuck away from that. I'm just going to watch the Stanley Cup finals.
Okay, so Jed is Sweden, completely neutral.
Actually, it's Switzerland, but
All
whatever.
right. My bad. It's one of
I don't
those.
know. I mean, if I'm going to teeter, I want to see Carolina.
I would too. I like Rod the Bod very much. He won as a player there. It'd be great to see him win as a coach there. Yeah, I think that would be badass.
But we probably just fucking toe tag them. So fucking whatever.
Did we just jinx him?
Probably.
Sorry.
Sorry, Rob.
Don't come after us, please. Yeah, don't jump into the comments section. Jack Eichel is the talk right now. Is he a 200-foot player? Is he a top 5 player in the National Hockey League?
I would go, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's another one that, he likes his after party too, and he's fucking in Vegas, and fucking good on him, man. I mean, whatever. I mean, but you look at his story, like he was always in, like, 'cause remember when he was drafted, him and McJesus were drafted same year, and there was always talk who was 1, who was 2, and everybody. I mean, McDavid's McDavid, right?
Yeah.
But here's the difference between McDavid, who's loyal as shit, and here's Eichel, he's got a goal and he's chasing it, right?
100%.
And fuck, man, he needed back surgery, didn't he? Buffalo wouldn't do it,
Right.
so Vegas said, "Fuck it, come on down," and they did it for him, and he got it done, and he won a ring.
Yeah.
Like, talk about a guy that's just. I mean, he's just chasing it. He's got a goal, and he's going to do whatever he can to do it, and it is what it is. So, I think he's been awesome. I think he's been really, really good. I think the further they move in the playoffs, the further he does play a 200-foot game, But he's like any of those other guys. I mean, the regular season's a long season, man. It's 82 fucking games, right? And you're going to have good days, bad days. You're going to have cities that you like to party in. You're going to have, like, they're going to play a last place team in the league, like, the Vegas is, like, they're going out. Like, they're gonna do some stupid shit. Hopefully not full send like that fucking asshole in Colorado, but like, but they're still gonna go out and do stupid shit,
For
So he's just a clutch guy, man. He's a proven winner. So I think could he more consistently play a 200-foot game? Possibly.
Sure.
But you can't fault him for not doing it, or for doing it this whole playoff series, whole playoff run. So
No doubt. And I keep going back to the Olympics back in February when he was really coming into his own in terms of being a leader on that team. Do you suppose that having gone through that gold medal run that he did with Team USA, do you think that set him up for further success this year in the playoffs?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, they pulled off the impossible. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I think every one of those guys that was on that team that won a gold medal, is set up now. Like, they're just proven winners against all adversity. Like, they had no fucking chance, and they pulled it off. We discussed that previously. Yep. You know what I mean? So, I think, guys like him, the Hughes brothers, even the Kachucks are just leaders. Like, they're slow as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, they're clunky as fuck, but they're tough,
yep.
and they're leaders. I think anybody coming off that Olympic team is felt adversity, battled adversity, and has cut their teeth as winners, essentially. So does it translate over into Vegas and Eichel playing for Vegas? Absolutely. I think it does.
I think so too. So if we said top 5 player, we'd be thinking Connor McDavid, maybe Cale Makar, Nathan McKinnon. You could probably go 1 and 2.
Yeah, it would be like do it like golf, like 1, 2, 2.
Yeah, 100%, right? And then I'd probably throw another name out there, Quinn Hughes at number 4, Jack Eichel 5. Would you agree with something like that?
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. I mean, Quinn Hughes during this playoff before they got knocked out was doing shit that I thought Cale Makar could fucking do.
No doubt.
And
he was unreal.
Yeah,
unreal.
Did a lot of shit that you didn't see. I mean. Like, the only thing that didn't happen is the drool and the cross eyes. His mouth is open, but like just fucking
absolutely
and land fucking 0.
Yeah.
But no, I mean that's a good. I mean you could plug and play a lot of that shit, but yeah, I mean Eichel's definitely top 5. In my opinion, the way he's been playing over the playoffs.
Definitely. Good call.
Yeah.
Switching gears yet again, we're just flying through the topics.
Oh yeah,
man.
we gotta bring Bob in once we get through it and get his opinion, run back 100%. Through it. So
yes, we do. So obviously, sad news last week. The NHL lost a legend in Claude Lemieux with suicide, unfortunately.
Is that what it turned out to be?
Turned out to be suicide, and the rumblings is that the NHL Players Union is probably taking a little bit harder look at helping players after their career is over. What are some programs that are available that helps players transition to life after playing? We think about a guy like Claude Lemieux who won Stanley Cups. The guy went 110% every fucking night. Didn't matter if it was playoffs or not. He'd hit you like a fucking Mack truck. He could put the puck in the net when he wanted to. He was a bull on the ice. Off the ice, sounds like a really great guy. People liked him. So obviously, it's kind of a tragic, it is definitely a tragic loss in the hockey world. And being an Avs fan, I was particularly struck by it. But, what's your take?
Anytime that you go through and anyone commits suicide, it's terrible. Like there's places to go, and people need to understand that like you can reach out for help. Mm-hmm. When it comes to, that, what is it, CTC? Isn't that what it's called?
CTE.
CTE. Mm-hmm. Man, they still don't even know. Like they're trying to put it like what Probert's wife donated his head to science and stuff like that. I think it's funny because didn't they just pass that microdosing of mushrooms to help that? And it's like, yeah, Trump just passed this thing with Joe Rogan as the speaker. And Joe Rogan has always been really focused on microdosing. It's like, so I can't even know the chemical in mushrooms.
Okay.
But it helps with PTSD, and it's proven that it does. And like they've announced that to where they can give it to like veterans now in microdoses to offset PTSD.
Okay.
So I think that the whether it's NFL, NHL, any of that stuff that has major contact in their sport, I think that they need to open and be receptive to anything necessary to help this. Because what these guys do, like Claude Lemieux and guys like that, is like they are that hardness of the game. You can't change the hardness of the game. Mm-hmm. Can you do things to make it safer on some level? Absolutely.
Sure.
But like a lot of that head trauma and stuff, like you look at Claude, man, like, and I don't want to knock the guy or anything, but like people wanted to go after him. Like he hurt people, and people wanted to hurt him.
No doubt.
And the one time that somebody got his hands on him, Darren McCarty, and like he didn't make any qualms about it. He waited a fucking year after Claude ran Draper from behind.
That's right.
And smashed his fucking face in the boards. Mm-hmm. And then all hell broke loose, right? The next year, like, and Claude, and Darren's got him against the wall, kneeing him in the fucking head. Mm-hmm. Like, but Claude deserved it after what he did, So you can love or hate the guy, but at the end, when it comes to anything like the CTE stuff, man, the players union needs to go, or player safety, they need to look at every avenue, because essentially it is like a level of PTSD. It's brain trauma.
Yes.
And like, whether it's a mental condition or it is actual trauma, like just anything that they need, like anything. Was it Jim McMahon, the old quarterback of the Bears? Like, medicinal marijuana has like been his savior, So I don't know. I mean, it is a tragic loss in the hockey world. The guy had 4 cups. Yeah. I know that Christoph Olawa was really good friends with him. They won a cup together.
No kidding.
So he's pretty upset about that.
Sure.
But everybody loved him off the ice, But he played a hard game. Nobody really saw him much of the year until playoffs hit, and then all of a sudden he was the most prolific playoff player in history. Which, hey, fuck it, whatever your job is, your role's your role.
It's the right time to show up.
So I don't know. I think it's a sad loss for the hockey world. I think that it'll be interesting to see what comes of it.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Because you can do that stuff all the way back through football. Look at what Junior Seau was one of the, like, that dude shot himself in the chest so they could examine his head. You know what I mean?
Incredible.
So and really at the end, like, suicide's not something to fuck with. You need, if you've got problems, talk to somebody.
1,000%.
You can talk to somebody and you can ask for help. It's okay.
No doubt. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that guy took some ass whoopings. Like he deserved every bit of it because he fucking hurt people. But
he did.
But he was when it came playoff time, he was a proven winner.
Damn right he was. So yeah, that's perfect that you said that, Jed. Like, anybody listening or watching, if there's something you're dealing with, struggling with, just reach out to a friend, a parent, or a colleague, anybody. Like, there's people in place out there that can help you through these situations.
There is Matthew posted on the end of the script if you can find it, but there is a hotline for suicide. It's like a 911, but I think it's like 711 or something.
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
So if we could post that on after the show. Like if anybody needs anybody to post that on there, they can call it.
That's a great idea.
So yeah, no, I like I said, it sucks. It's a shock, but unfortunately, are they ever going to figure it out? I mean, because you got guys like you got guys that were fighters like Joey Koster and those guys that are still just bebopping around. They took fucking massive hits to the face.
Yeah.
Massive hits to the head. Guys that were fighters early on. It's weird how it's in some and some it happens with and others it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, we've seen it. We've seen NHL tough guys take their own lives before.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen NHL tough guys go on to live
normal life.
Happy, normal lives.
Same with football players.
You bet. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's some people are more susceptible to it than others, but in the grand scheme of things, yeah, man, it sucks. It's a sad day for hockey.
It's our time. Let's go ahead and
Let's
dial
call
up.
Bob.
Let's ask Bob.
And the times we crossed.
This is gonna be fun.
So fucking stupid.
Hey, what up?
Bob, Jed and Brad here.
Well, how's everybody doing?
We're good. How are you?
Fantastic.
So we got some topics today, Bob. We'll run her down from the beginning. Obviously, Brad and I will chime in kind of, whether we agree with you or not, but we need a third opinion on this. So I think the first thing that we're going to look at is, we started out with talking about Cassidy and like what's happening there. I think that we kind of laid in on some discussion points as far as, it's kind of like a bad marriage. I mean, you've been married twice and you fucked them both up. So I think you would have a really good take on this. So, we're looking at it from a standpoint of Vegas just needs to pay him out and fucking let him go about his way. I mean, based on your life experiences, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I tell you what, I think, first of all, I'm a little biased because I think Vegas is a piece of shit organization.
Yeah, well, I think Brad eloquently said they're kind of like villains, right?
Yeah, they're the villains.
Oh yeah, yep. But I saw an interview of the GM for the Golden Knights. His name's Kelly McCrimmon. I don't know if you guys saw the interview they had. He was discussing Bruce Cassidy.
No,
he says, "Oh, I do truly know Bruce wants to coach again in the NHL." But he said, "But his responsibilities are to the Knights." And then he went on to blame the Edmonton Oilers for leaking the story about this.
Okay.
Like, you chicken.
Yeah.
But anyway, Cassidy, he's a damn good coach. He reminds me a lot of Bednar. The way he coaches.
That's valid.
But they because he was their coach when they won the Cup in 23.
Mm. He was where?
Huh?
He was where in 23?
When the Knights won the Cup.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He was their coach.
Oh, did not know that. Okay, so he's been there a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And he said he would forfeit his salary for this final year because he's only under contract for another year. He would forfeit the money if they'd let him go and coach somewhere else because I think LA and Edmonton are interested in him.
Well, then why? Yeah, then if that's the case and they actually are willing to do that, or he was willing to forfeit it, let the motherfucker go, man. Let him go.
Oh, I don't know if what's going on behind the scenes, but yeah, he said he'd forfeit that last year, but they said nope. You signed a no complete clause in his contract. So even for that last year, he's just going to have to sit on his ass and do nothing.
Well, and that no compete clause it's in every NHL coach's contract, and it basically just keeps a guy from quitting on February 1st in one team and then getting a better deal and coaching a another team on February 3rd, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
particular case is a little bit more difficult, specifically amplified because the team he coached is now playing for the Stanley Cup. Edmonton being a division rival, and Vegas wanting to have their cake and eat it too, right? Like you wanted to move on from the guy. You bring in Tortorella. I love Torts. Don't get me wrong, but you bring in another guy, and now you're telling the guy you just let go that he can't go and work.
And what's his bullshit with his fucking? He's got his obligation to the Vegas Golden Knights. Like, what the fuck obligation?
If you can, go find that interview with him. It's like, are you shitting me?
That's fucking crazy. Well, I mean, I think we're all in agreement with the fact that Cassidy's getting fucked. So,
well, I tell you what, Vegas is in trouble because they do that to Cassidy. Any established coach, are they really going to want to go work there, knowing what they are capable of doing?
That is a very, very, very valid point, Bob. I mean, you must have had your coffee this morning because that you're thinking right now.
Bro, you just elevated the IQ level of this podcast
Yeah,
by at
right,
least 10 points.
Right.
Did not see that coming.
At all.
No.
So, hey, let's move on to the second one. What was the other thing we got at today?
Top is Jack Eichel a top 5 player in the league, Bob?
He was at one point,
Ooh.
but I don't believe he is anymore.
Why not?
Yeah.
Age?
Meh.
Yeah. What is he?
That's fair. I mean, I don't have. He's the same age as McDavid. I mean, they were drafted together, right? So maybe he's a year older because he was at BC and McDavid came right out as an 18-year-old. But well, no, because he'd have been drafted the same year. Then he went to BC, didn't he?
But
So
remember, the top 5, you got who's that kid in San Jose?
Celebrini.
Macklin Celebrini.
We forgot him.
We totally did.
forgot him. You put Celebrini in our top 5 list, it kicks Eichel out. So
Yeah.
So I think we had it.
Bedard in that top 5?
No, we did not. We did not. We had McJesus is 1. We had McKinnon and McCarr like a 2-2. You know what I mean? Tied for second. Yeah. And then we had Quinn Hughes just based off his playoff run. And then we put Eichel in. Then we put Eichel in 5. But with Celebrini, Bedard, all those guys, even Jack Hughes, you could put in there. Yeah. But the thing about fucking Eichel though is he's got a ring, right? So, and that plays into it as well. That's a level of winner, however you want. He's battle tested. He's proven, to be a winner. So, and that holds a little bit of value as well. So, and then. So we were kind of there. We put him at 5, but I mean we totally forgot about Celebrini and a few of those other guys. So
yeah,
good call on that, Bob.
Yeah.
Good call on that.
Once again, bringing value, Bob Green.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. Last one we talked about is the Claude Lemieux passing, and I think we're all in agreement that guy on the ice was just an asshole.
Yes.
But hey, he's a fucking winner, man. At the end of the day,
Well, I do remember that fiasco between the Red Wings and the Avs.
Yeah, they actually have a documentary on it on Vice TV, man, and it's like they go through. It's called The Feud. I believe it's called The Feud, and it had it interviewed McCarthy through all of it, and both sides of the coin, right?
Yeah.
And they talked about it. So yeah, you were there though, weren't you?
No. I think Rick was at that game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
something. That's when we were taking turns with the tickets. But
wow.
That whole scenario could have been avoided if Lemieux would have made a phone call to Draper and said, "Hey, sorry, dude, I hope you're okay."
100%.
He didn't say a word to him, didn't apologize, nothing. And, that's just not cool.
No. I think there was a lot of attributes for it. I mean, like I said, I think that you just watch him go through. Like we were talking, you didn't see that dude during the regular season at all. And then playoff time, he just came out of. It's like he grew wings and just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I know that everybody that played with him, like Christophe Olowa is a guy I know. He was basically telling me the same thing. He's a great guy. Okay, cool, that's awesome. But if you're a Detroit fan or anybody that played against him, the guy was fucking cheap. He hurt people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he fucking
I
hurt people.
hated him when he was with the Devils.
He what?
I hated him when he was with the Devils.
Didn't he run some guy in the fucking net, like in the crossbar?
Yes. I hated him then. But, credit to his family. They're going to donate his brain to CTE research.
Yeah, which is
Just
awesome.
Yeah, see what things concussions do to you.
Yeah, and then like I said, we mentioned, like, if anybody wants to do harm to themselves, they need to call somebody. I mean, no one needs to do that. But I mean, we were talking about too, Bob, that with the Players Association and that thing and that sort of thing needs to happen. Whether it's medicinal marijuana, anything to help these guys out, give them lifelines. You know what I mean? So they can sustain.
Exactly.
They can sustain a healthy life beyond the game, because a lot of these guys, dude, a lot of these fucking guys, they also suffer from depression just because they go from gladiators in the ring, dude, or on the ice to fucking nobodies,
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you don't get a job, with a TV market or something, you're out of the spotlight.
Yep.
You're just there by yourself. That'd be tough.
So yeah, no, it's a sad day for hockey with that aspect. Now, but I think the world will agree that the guy was on the ice was.
He was hard to play against.
Yeah, he was hard to play against. That's a really kind way of putting it, Brad.
Yeah, he was hard to play against.
He's the kind of guy you want on your team. You don't want to play against.
1,000%.
100%.
Yep, you betcha.
100%.
You betcha. All right, Bob. Hey, thanks for your input here this morning.
Brad, I have one more question for you, if I may.
Oh, by all means, Bob.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me how you would react.
Okay.
Okay, say your parents are visiting you. They're on vacation. They're home visiting you.
Bob, have a good day, bro.
Whoa! Oh, come on, man.
Not at all.
So you knew what he was about to ask. Anyway, well.
First segment of What About Bob was success. We actually agreed on some things.
Yeah, he actually brought some solid points.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like it. This is going well. I'm excited for the discussion next week, and I think that's pretty much it for us.
Okay, yeah, onward and onward.
Cool. For Jed Snyder, I'm Brad Oldhouse. That's Matthew back there on the ones and twos. Thanks for watching Unscripted with Jed Snyder. Follow us on the socials on Instagram and Steve TV on TikTok, where we're blowing the fuck up. Have a good day.